What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. I had a question for you guys, and I don't have a video that I'm gonna react to or talk about or anything like that. This is literally just me making a video as raw as it gets. But I did have a question for you guys. Have you ever met someone in your life that is such a pussy and you just don't understand how do we get here? And I'm referring to like a man. You know a man, you know a male, whatever. Like you've met a dude, and you get to know him, or you're around him, maybe because you work together, maybe because you guys go to the same gym, and whatever the case may be. He might even be your fucking friend, but you meet this dude, and this dude is such a bitch, bro. Like, and you know what? I am not gonna say no names. I'm not, because I'm not here to call anyone out. But I just had to make this video because I don't understand how we've gotten to this point where dudes be acting like such bitches, bro. Like, let me start off with this. I know so many dudes. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna say no names. But I know so many dudes that I may work with, I may see at the gym, I may be cool with, whatever. I know so many dudes that be like I'll tell them, or for some reason this comes up in conversation, like, hey, you guys want to do this Friday? Let me ask the wife and I'll let you know. What? What? Let me ask the wife and I'll let you know. Grown ass man talking about let me ask the wife, I'll let you know. There's a difference between, you know, organizing childcare, or oh, I'm supposed to pick up the kids Friday, or some that, there's a difference between like legitimately there being something that had to be done, that now you go and see if she can do it. But and even then, see if she can do it is a stretch. She's gonna go do it because you got something to do Friday, and that's really the end of that. But that's because then again, I'm also not unreasonable. Let's say she works, or let's say she's at it, like whatever the case may be. Like sometimes things can't happen that way, so you can't really just tell her to do the shit instead of you doing it in order for you to be free Friday. But what boils my mind is when they say, let me ask the wife and see if she lets me. Huh? Let me see if she lets me? Whoa. Hell no. That shit, honestly, that shit irks my brain. And then I get, like I said, I get to the point where I just start questioning, like, how the fuck did we get to this point in life where we asking the wife for permission? We're grown ass men. We are men asking the wife for permission. Fuck no. You will never catch me ever, ever asking the wife for permission. I would tell the wife this is what I'm doing. I will let her know, right? But I'm not asking you for permission. Now, I know people will say, "Oh, so does that mean she can do the same thing? Like, could she just tell you she's doing something, not ask you for permission?" Absolutely fucking not. This is not how this shit works, bro. I am the man and I lead. You are the woman and you follow. That is the dynamic of this situation. That's the foundation that marriage and any serious relationship should be built on. Okay? That's what my parents do. That's what their parents did, and it has worked. And what people sometimes start to try to challenge that by saying, "Oh, that's unfair for her. She's unhappy." No, she's not unhappy. That's the thing. You guys are incorrect. I don't think every man deserves the entitlement of being able to live under a system like that. You have to be a well-established man to be able to walk that way. You can't just be born with a penis and think that you are entitled to these things, that you're entitled to that woman's submissiveness. That's not how this works. You have to try to care about life. You have to be a good leader. You have to be someone worthy of following, right? You can't just be born a guy and think like, oh yeah, this is where is this treatment? That's not how this works, bro. So when there's losers out there, which I think are the main reason that this idea of how like this I think that's the reason why the dynamic of this is sometimes skewed and questioned, is because there's losers out there like, oh, I want my bitch to do this. Like, no, bro, you don't get that. You have to be, like I said, a well-established man, and you get that treatment. But let me pivot back to this. There's no way on earth, if you are a man who can provide and protect, and you are a good leader, you have good morals, you believe in God, everything, you make money, you have your own shit, that you don't need to be asking your wife for permission to do nothing, bro. That's you're a beta. Actually, fuck that. You're a Charlie Delta Echo. You don't got demoted to Echo, my boy, because fuck that. But anyways, there's so much more examples that I have for shit like this, but I guess in general, it could never be me. So, like, and again, I don't want this to be interpreted the wrong way, where people think, oh, like like that's sexist, or that's mean, or that's whatever, right? Or like, I'm not saying be an asshole to your wife. I'm not saying don't be sweet to her. I'm not saying don't be loving. Like, that's not at all what I'm saying. You play the game like you're supposed to. I say the game, but you do what you're supposed to. You do what comes from the bottom of your heart, which is treat her right, respect her, um, let her have a voice, obviously, and you take her opinions on things and stuff, but at the end of the day, you do make the final decision, and that's that, bro. There's no situation where like she's making the final decision. Why? How? When? Where? What? No. That's not a thing unless you suck at being a man. And if you do, that's your fault. And honestly, you deserve nothing but bullshit. So, yeah, you treat your wife, you love your wife, you care about your wife, you respect your wife. And when you do all these things, your wife should automatically have love, respect, care, and all the above, just for you too. And what that ends up looking like, though, in hindsight, is her allowing you to lead, saying, I trust my man, I'm going to listen to my man, and that is it. And that's final, bro. That's it. But I again, just me, random video of me, just I had to, because I almost had a heart attack when I hear, let me ask my wife for permission. Oh, like my wife's not gonna let what? My wife's not gonna let me? Whoa. I I could never picture my mom telling my dad, you can't do this. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say too much more. I couldn't picture that. And mind you, my mom and my dad love each other. They've been married for over 30 years, and I've grown up like, people might say, oh, like, what kind of a marriage was it? You look at you and how you're talking, like, okay, whatever. You don't have to agree with me. This is just the way I know I'm gonna live, and that's the way I was raised, and that's the way they were raised, and that works, right? They're happy, and that's how I want to be. I want to be happy. I'm not going to be in this bullshit ass relationship or marriage where like we're going back and forth, like if this is like a 50-50 partnership, like fuck no. You can call, honestly, it doesn't even matter when it comes to percentages what you want to call it, but I have the final say, and that's it, bro. So take that however you fucking want. But that is my opinion. And honestly, I want to even say that's a fucking fact. But that's it for this video. I'm still playing around with the AI stuff, Claude, H&H, NHN. And honestly, Claude is pretty cool. NHN is a little hard. But I will be making update videos on all that stuff. So stay tuned. Please like this video, subscribe, share, and hit the push notification thing. And just watch the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? We vibing out here. But y'all be safe, all right?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. Got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and want to hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play